And, you know, it's, he doesn't refer to this teaching, Course in Miracles, or that teaching, whatever. You know, it's just pure love. And let go of all those little concepts and ideas and ideals. Just go straight for the truth. And one thing that the Course in Miracles says is our function is forgiveness. And we talk about this all the time. True forgiveness is understanding that there is nothing to forgive. All is in divine order. If I think I need to forgive something, it's only because I've placed a judgment. Otherwise, I wouldn't need to forgive it. If I just lived here and just noticed what I'm noticing, just sort of go through life and recognize, you know, just see it all in perfect divine order, then I wouldn't need to forgive anything. But once I place a judgment, this is wrong, that's right, good, bad, dark, light, get into that duality thing, then there's a need for forgiveness. And in closing, in the Course it says, forgiveness ends all suffering and loss. Forgiveness paints a picture of a world where suffering is over. Loss becomes impossible, and anger makes no sense. I think we can all relate to that. Anger and attack make no sense anymore to us. Attack is gone, and madness has an end. What suffering is now conceivable? What loss can be sustained? The world becomes a place of joy, abundance, charity, and endless giving. It is now so like heaven that it is quickly transformed into the light that it reflects. And so the journey with which the Son of God began has ended in the light from which he came. I just think that's so beautiful. You know, it's kind of like, then we become true givers. Then we really get it. You know, we just forgive the world. You know, we just see the world forgiven, and then we create that heaven on earth. So the prayer in this is, Father, we would return our minds to you. We have betrayed them, held them in a vice of bitterness, and frightened them with thoughts of violence and death. Now we choose to rest again in you as you created us. Is that powerful or what? I just, and I know it's so. You know, there's nothing that anybody can tell me or try to convince me of that will change my mind about it. And, you know, it's just that knowing that we get. And I think it comes through practice. And that's what we're all here to do. Theo, again, you know, we are way showers, the Namaste Center, that we're creating a huge vortex here of love. How many times do people come in here and just, you know, they say, boy, the energy, the palpability of love is, you know, is so real. So we've got a purpose and a mission here. And it's really to step back and let Spirit lead the way. And before I close, Julie, I love this.
No.
I'm not gonna. I just love this though, and I'm not only gonna say a couple things. But Julie gave me a little something, and she was into the inner peace movement. Isn't that wonderful? The inner peace movement, and that's where it all begins. And that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
No kidding.
Yeah.
I was in my late 20s when I started.
So 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago, believe it or not, this was something that, or maybe a few more than that.
Yeah.
But, you know, inner peace is where it's at, because what the inner becomes the outer, not the other way around. We've got it upside down and backwards. It's time that we, you know, really take this into our hearts, live from that greater place, and know that only God's plan for salvation will work, and that there's a far greater world out there if we would just accept it. So peace and love prevail on earth, and so it is. Namaste.